Welcome back, this is Dragon Brown from Avidly Gaming, today with another New Horizons video. This time 5 more additions I would like to see added to the game. Let's get started. I want to talk about Mystery Island tour hopping. So, we know the routine, you go to the airport, you talk to Orville for like a minute, then you finally get to your Mystery Island. Whatever, not so bad, right? But then you get all your materials, you're ready to go, but you're like, what if I could just, instead of going home, I could just go to another Mystery Island tour. You could just talk to Wilbur, and there could be an option that says, hey, you wanna go visit another island from here. And instead of going back to the airport to your home island and talking to Orville again, as long as you have a ticket in your pockets, you could simply talk to Wilbur and be like, yo, let me go to another island, get more materials, and then after I'm finished with that, go to another island, get more materials, and then once my pockets are full, I can come back home if I need to. But so long as I have Nook Mile tickets in my pockets, I think I should be able to just hop from Mystery Island to Mystery Island. That's basically my idea for Mystery Island tour hopping. Another thing I would like to bring up is the ability to upgrade a villager's house. So basically, when you first move into your island, 2 villagers move in with you. They set up their tents, and they keep their tents until you upgrade to a house, then they upgrade to a house as well. But their houses are pretty stock houses, I would say. And then after that, you end up recruiting 3 more villagers, and then they also move into slightly better houses, but not something that represents their personalities. But then after you set up your campsite, every villager that moves in has a fancy house that truly represents their aesthetics. When it comes to your first villagers, to your first 5 villagers, you could simply kick them out and replace them with another villager, and at that point they'll have a house set up specially for them. You could also kick them out and then recruit them back in through the use of amiibo cards, if you happen to have the amiibo card for that character, which I doubt many of us do. You could invite them to the campsite, and after 3 days they'll gladly accept your proposal to move into the island. And by then, they'll have a house that truly represents their personality. If you time travel, this process will take approximately 1 hour, but if you play the good old-fashioned way, it takes about 3 days. Keep in mind, this will reset whatever relationship you had with the villager prior to you kicking them out. It would be better if Tom gave you the option to upgrade their houses so that it represents their aesthetic, or even making a little side quest for each character that still doesn't have a house would be a nice way to solve that problem. So the next addition I would like to see added to New Horizons is full reign over the shape of your island. When we first start a new game, we are given 4 choices in regards to the layout of our island, but not its shape. They're pretty cool, there's lots to choose from, but they're all the same shape, they're all squares. It would be nice if you could get rid of the rocks around your island, or reshape the sandy beaches around your island, so you could perhaps have a rocky archipelago, or an island shaped like a gulf, or a peninsula. If we had the ability to make archipelagos, we could have villagers live in their own little islands, as well as have shops scattered through each of them. And if you don't want an archipelago, you could make a peninsula, a cape, a bay, a flower, a star, whatever you want. You could make a strait and keep all your unwanted villagers on the other side of your island. I'm sure the community would get really creative if we were able to reshape our islands however we want it. It seems a little unfair how we're able to upgrade our houses to have back room, 2 side rooms, basement, and an upstairs. It would be pretty neat if we could ask Tom to upgrade a villager's house to have 1 or 2 extra rooms. They could have a room for their kitchen, 1 for their living space, 1 for their bedroom, or a hobby room we can help them design if it comes down to it. It would be really interesting to see what a villager does with an extra room or 2. Lastly, I look forward to the addition of custom buildings. When it comes to New Horizons, you have the ability to have up to 8 family members share the same island. However, if you're a solo player, you don't have a need for the extra 7 houses. I have seen players create alternative accounts so that they can use those extra 7 houses and make them into customized buildings. They have made restaurants, theaters, cinemas, and I think that's pretty neat. People are getting creative, but what if it was part of the game? If you're a solo player, or if you don't have 8 members in your family, you obviously have probably the island space for another building or 2. You could go up to Tom and ask for another loan, which I doubt he'll mind, so that you can build another restaurant or a theater. I'm intrigued to see what the players make if we're given this option. Even after 100 days, I believe there's still a lot Animal Crossing New Horizons can accomplish. Alright guys, well that's it for today. I hope you guys liked the video. Let me know what you guys think. Let me know if I'm just being crazy. Until next time, take care.